I'm gonna end it.
Okay, first, I feel like we need to have a little backstory here because because I want to put things in context for why we enjoyed this movie, because we were Marvel fans, but not like Marvel fans. Like, we liked the Avengers. We had seen like Iron Man separately, you know, because that's
we were surface level Marvel fans.
We were surface level Marvel fans.
And then Jessi
liked it.
Okay, we just liked it, and then you came along, and then we were like, oh my god.
We saw the first Guardians of the Galaxy, and we were like, what is this?
Yeah, but it took forever for you guys to finally sit down and watch it.
We were a little cynical. And then all hell broke loose. Then it's so. Anyway, we just went and saw Captain Marvel.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Way better than I was anticipating.
Oh,
way better.
Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna give a review. We're gonna try and be spoiler free, but here's the thing: if you don't want to be spoiled, like if you're like a purist, because I know that's a thing. If you're like a purist, you don't want to like know anything about the movie. You just want to know if it's good or bad.
Don't listen to Allison.
This is gonna be a really lame review because I'm gonna ruin it all.
Okay, so
it's gonna be this long. Okay, and end of that review. Okay, so let's talk about this movie.
So this is your spoiler warning. First of all. We're trying to try not to spoil, right?
Okay.
We will try not to spoil.
Yeah.
Good luck. Anyway.
Series I.
Last time I trusted someone, I lost an eye.
So here, I made a mistake. I didn't make a mistake. I watched some reviews of what I thought were like comic book movie fans, and, you know, fans of the superhero genre, and they tried to be fair with the movie. They understood that it was entertaining and it was fun, but one of the big things that they said is that it just didn't have like a voice, or if it didn't like have that like that certain something that some
Je ne sais quoi.
I don't know what that means. I went into it kind of thinking like, okay, so it's going to be a fun movie. This movie was made specifically for Marvel fans. Would you agree?
100% for Marvel fans. 100%.
Marvel fans that are our age, like not like grew up in the 90s. 90s kids.
Can I just tell you how important it is? Whoever goes to see this movie does not miss the first 2 minutes of this movie.
The Marvel logo.
Oh yeah. The very beginning. The very beginning. Yeah, it's like. It sets the tone for the whole movie. You have to watch from the beginning. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. As soon as the trailers run, you're in the theater. You're there.
Do not.
Okay. And it was a very beautiful thing that they did.
Beautiful.
And it set the tone for the whole movie, and that's why
this guy cried.
I totally cried. Like Elephant's Ear cried. It was super beautiful, and I really liked it.
It was beautiful. It was perfect.
And so that should be the original setup right there. From that very first 30-second moment of the movie, you knew this wasn't going to be a movie that you could just pick up on the MCU anywhere.
Yep.
This was for fans by fans. It almost felt like.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
Not even like a prequel. I wouldn't say this is a prequel. This was like a preface.
It ties like all the things. Oh, God, it's so good. It's so good.
Because if Endgame is the epilogue, this was the prelude.
In regards to team, because technically Captain America was in the sort of a while back in the.
He is the first Avenger. However, the Avengers Initiative and the
are
whole
we going to do two different reviews
spoiler
of this movie? Because I feel like, having watched the movie, would want to hear other fans' opinions of talk about the movie.
All right.
Because can I just tell you how badass it was? Can I just tell you? You can't.
That was the post-credit scene.
Oh, yes.
We're just ruining this for everybody.
Oh, my God.
post-credit scene.
You'll edit all this out.
So from the beginning, we knew it was going to be a good fan service movie. It was a good for our age because we got all the things like
the 90s,
buffering.
the blockbuster,
Blockbuster Video was funny.
True Lies,
all the music, all the jokes. Oh.
Yeah, and I really liked seeing all the good computer footage that they had in it. They really went to town,
especially that loading.
The loading screen.
That was screen. that scene was so tense.
Like, what's happening?
Yeah, and they were like, it's loading. It's a part of your life in the 90s.
All the aliens are like.
Yeah. It's taking so long.
Why is it taking so long? It's the 90s, people. So I just want to make a response to any of the reviews that came out saying that it was kind of medium and it was kind of, it was a stepping stone. Yeah, absolutely a stepping stone. But this movie was made for a specific audience. And I think the audience is big enough now that they're going to be just fine.
We needed this movie after that hot garbage last Avenger, or the...
the last Avenger.
Infinity War?
Infinity War,
yeah.
Died at the end. Another spoiler alert, everybody dies.
If you haven't seen Infinity War yet, then you're just watching the wrong video. To be honest with you.
It's hot garbage.
But I feel like this was the hope that we needed.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
we needed it. We needed it. Now Thanos is gonna die, and at
the same time, you're like, where was this bitch when this whole thing started?
Only for emergencies.
Well, I guess everybody dying is an emergency.
Well, yeah, and I would see that, so Fury goes to set up the Avengers Initiative, and he's like, okay, I'm going to find superheroes just like her, so he can protect the world from the thing. I could see how that all came together. And by the way, that's what this movie is great about. It's awesome that it tied in how his eye got hurt, how the Avengers Initiative began, how he got the pager, and it all comes together as if it was planned forever. And
as it was.
And so...
Phil Coulson's in this movie?
Son of Cole.
I don't think you've been completely honest with me. Know this, son of Cole.
Speaking of Agent, looking 12.
His first name is Agent.
Yeah, he totally looked like he was.
Yeah,
that was...
I love this cut, though.
The special effects and the special effects makeup in this movie was so good. So good.
The special effects makeup in this movie was fantastic. Some of the special effects, as far as CGI on some of the space battles, I was like, okay,
I mean,
all right.
It was
a little
like
ABC
her flying
family.
around was a little,
Can you just call it ABC Family?
Some of the CGI was a little ABC family.
ABC? I thought you said ABC.
It was like Once Upon a Time. No.
I mean, no.
Yeah, right. It wasn't that bad.
No, it wasn't that bad. No.
It was really. By the way, it doesn't take away from the movie at all. You don't care.
No,
you enjoy it because it's fun.
My cocktail is almost gone.
All right, cocktail break. From Marvel Vets to Marvel Vets, what stood out for you?
The entire plot line of the scrolls. That kind of made it for me.
Okay.
Because I don't think anybody. Maybe a few people will expect it, but most people won't expect it.
Okay, so there was a good little twist in the movie.
Yeah.
So what stood out for you in the This is why we can't have nice things.
Just wait, I can't find it.
It's right there, you goober. Oh, whatever. Anyway,
there it is. Oh, light bulb.
Wow, you've done some really dorky things.
I still ever want the ball.
And that was probably the most dorky thing. It was right behind you. You. Okay, what?
So what stood out for you? What takeaways do we have?
It's the best Marvel movie I've ever seen.
Best Marvel movie you've ever seen?
For me, this was the ultimate me movie, and I'm it's just a...
It is the ultimate movie.
Right? Because it's funny, it's because she's Superwoman, times a bazillion. Everything ends up great at the end. It's the lead in to the next badass movie that's about to happen. It's just all the things that I would have wanted.
But I feel like you said that about the last Marvel movie.
For the record, she has said that at every single Marvel movie with the exception of Infinity War, which she said she hated because everybody dies at the end. But she doesn't hate it.
She doesn't hate
really
it.
does
She
love
just
it.
thinks it's hot garbage.
Even though I'm offended. But this is like the most new movie that's ever existed.
We know how it's going to end.
Honey, she's asking again. This is a movie I cannot wait to take our daughters to see.
Mm-hmm.
Like a total badass woman that is better than all the other superheroes put together. Like,
I really like that too. I think my favorite part was.
I know what your favorite part was.
My favorite part was her hero moments. When the whole movie she's having flashbacks about how she felt, how she was not good enough or strong enough. She wasn't higher, further, faster, and she had these flashes of, wait, I think I am. I feel like it should be, and it was that moment when yet one more being, one more person was trying to tear her down, and then all of those memories came back. And that flash of her standing up over and over and over and over again, just never giving up. That made me so internally happy. That made me so proud, and it was an important story to tell. And so I really appreciated the directors, and I really appreciated Brie Larson doing this part because she nailed it.
Yeah, that's the moment where she just let it all loose.
Oh yeah, she became who she was.
Oh, it's crazy.
You have to see it.
Oh my god, it's so good.
So,
oh my god, it's so good.
So,
Jessi, what's your favorite part?
There are actually quite a few to choose from. The
that guy was like, you shouldn't let that thing on your lap.
Yeah.
Please, the cat is like, no.
It's gonna get you. No.
Goose was awesome.
Goose was
awesome.
Goose was
great.
super awesome. I trusted somebody.
I trusted that.
Scratch his eyeball out. So good. How's your eyeball doing? Getting better by the second?
Getting better by the second. Just a scratch.
Just a scratch. No. Oh, so good.
That's great. I don't know. It was kind of going on to your human comment. The relationship that Carol had with her best friend on Earth was my favorite part. I love their relationship a lot. And even though Carol couldn't remember, she had flashes, so she knew that she was a big part of her life. She remembered. But there was that moment where she reminds Carol that she is the strongest, not just, did she say woman or person?
She did say woman.
She did say woman? The strongest woman that she's ever met, even before she had that fire stuff in her hands. Fire hands. Her spirit fingers.
And her daughter was cute.
So,
oh my gosh.
And I loved,
cute.
I loved how, yeah, okay, so it was kind of a love,
yeah,
moment because everybody but Fury gave a natural reaction, okay, there's aliens now, okay, there's aliens. Mm-hmm. So Earth has wizards now. And everybody else was like Thor meeting Doctor Strange, everybody was like, okay, so Earth has wizards now, or,
okay.
Earth has aliens now, okay, great.
Okay, great.
And on some level they just kind of skimmed over that, but on the other level, I really liked how her daughter, how her best friend's daughter,
so accepting.
Yeah, and I was like, you have beautiful eyes, and she's never change your eyes.
If you're gonna become anything, just be true to your eyes, because your eyes are beautiful.
I'm not allowed to wear the jacket anymore because I spilled ketchup on it.
Forcing her mom to go into space.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What are you gonna do? Sit at home and watch Fresh Prince of Bel-Air with me?
Fresh Prince with me?
Favorite show. My favorite show. Love that show. And then they made the reference, and I was like,
classic stuff. So we were going to get into some in-game theories, but I think we're just going to save that for another video.
Yeah.
Because honestly, let me be completely honest. Here's what happened. we had this giant discussion about Endgame theories. And then my phone died.
So we talked for like
10 minutes with a dead phone. None of it got recorded.
Just at
fails.
They were good. They were good theories too. They were really good.
Yeah.
Stuff about like the sacrifice play and what we think might happen. But honestly, I think this movie, I think Captain Marvel was a great a stepping stone. It needed to be here. It needed to be in this very place. We needed something after it.
I was going to say it was the next great stepping stone because I think the original stepping stone had to have been Black Panther.
Yeah, so I think the fans needed this movie.
I needed this movie.
The first 30 seconds was like super important for us, and it set the whole tone.
Do not miss the first minute of this movie.
No.
There are two really great post-credit scenes. Please wait for both of them. The first one is awesome, is wonderful, and then the last one, well,
it's a good time.
If you liked Shrek 2, you will really enjoy it. Let's just put it that way.
Or if you like the end of Spider-Man Homecoming, the very last scene in Spider-Man Homecoming. It's a lot like that. And the fact that every single person in the theater sat there and waited through all of the credits on bated breath because the mid-credit scene was like, oh my God, yeah! And so we just sat there and waited, and we saw the credits going through the music and the special thanks to and the Georgia logo and the persons and places, and then we're like,
yeah.
Fucking Marvel.
And then a cat hacks up the Tesseract on Nick Fury's desk. Spoiler alert. So funny.
This is why we can't have nice things.
No.
So funny. So funny.
So, absolutely go see. Our review is absolutely go see Captain Marvel, especially if you are a Marvel MCU fan.
Or you grew up in the 90s.
Or you grew up in the 90s.
Or both.
Or both. Especially both. Especially if you care about these characters and you want to know how it all ties together. I think that is what makes this movie so special, especially for MCU fans. And Marvel and comic book fans will also appreciate this movie in certain ways, especially the dedication. The first 30 seconds, the dedication to Stan Lee, the late great Stan Lee.
And most importantly, you find out what happens to Nick Fury's eye.
Yeah, and that is so
I've been
amazing.
wanting to know for like a hot minute. So good.
I'll be honest, one of the coolest things that I liked about going to the opening night was because there were so many other fans in the theater. And it's always fun because it's like people are hesitant because, it's like, don't spoil the movie, don't make any noise, don't bother. But we're like, okay, we can't clap. Don't clap. But then other people will clap, and we're all clapping. So everybody claps. And everybody is cheering, and there was a lot of cheering and great laughter in the theater. There was so much energy. There was so much fun. It psyched us up because now we are ready for Endgame. We're going to see this movie like 3 more times. So go see it yourselves, and we'll hopefully see it at the theater.
Yeah. And be thankful that we did the review after we watched the movie the first time and didn't wait until the third time.
Because her rule is that we can't talk.
Her rule, because we can't talk until the third time.
We're seeing it 2 more times at least.
Hardcore. Hey, so thanks for watching our videos. We started these reviews and these reaction videos because leading up to Endgame, we have just been so excited about the MCU that we wanted to experience all of it and just kind of document all of it and be the nerdy, fun people that we know we are deep down. And, well, it's not really deep down anymore.
No.
But we really love this stuff, and we love all kinds of movies, not just Marvel movies, but
mostly Marvel.
But mostly Marvel movies. I think the past decade has been awesome, and I know that you guys will agree. So if you do, subscribe to us and comment and like and show us some love. Thanks for watching. Bye. And I'm Justin. My wife Allison. This is my best friend Jessi.